Nako, naging napakatindi ho ng pahayag ni dating Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales na kung saan ay hindi raw po siya naniniwala kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr. na wala po itong sasantuhin ni kahit kamag-anak, kaalyado, kaibigan na may kinalaman dito po sa isinasagawang investigasyon ng Senado at lalo na ho ng ICI, yung Independent Commission for Infrastructure. At ay po kay dating ombudsman ay ni katiting ho hindi po siya nagbigay ng tiwala sa mga sinasabi raw po ng Pangulo. Dahil sa mga nakaraan ay lahat daw po ng kanyang mga sinasabi ay iba po sa ginagawa. Mga kaubayan, so napakatindi ho. Ibig sabihin ay talagang isa lang nga sa ehemplo yung kung totoo na yung mga kaalyado, bakit hindi raw po agad na mapakansela ang pasaporte? Katulad ni dating Congressman Zaldico. So ito ho muna, pakinggan nyo itong naging pahayag ni dating Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales para po sa inyong kaalaman. Ito, panoorin nyo ho mga kababayan at marami siya sinasabi na duda rin ho siya dito po sa naging dito po sa magiging resulta ng investigasyon ng ICI, yung Independent Commission for Infrastructure. Pero ito yung video muna, nang tanongin ho siya ni Karen Davila, sabi ng Pangulo ay wala raw ho siyang sasantuhin kahit kamag-anak niya. Kayo ba'y naniniwala rito? Ito, panoorin nyo yung kanyang sagot, mga kababayan.
The President said wala siyang sasantuhin, kamag-anak man, kaibigan o kaalyado. Do you believe him?
I won't even give him the benefit of the doubt.
Why is that?
Well, because there have been some instances where he had said something, but he did not comply with it, or he welched on his promise.
So you don't...
But there's always a first time. No, my question is, why did not Martin Romualdez ask the DFA to cancel the passport of Zaldico? He seems to be, covering up for him. He seems, I said I did not say. Because to date, while they may have undertaken to cancel his travel authority, his passport is not being canceled. But it should have initiated by Martin while he was speaker.
If this government is serious, what actions should they do to bring Zaldico back home or bring him to justice? What can they do?
Cancel his passport.
That's number one.
Because since there are no charges yet, they cannot order his arrest. Nakalagay sa dyaryo, hihingin daw nilang Interpol. But there have been no charges. What they probably would do is to summon him to answer questions, but he's not being summoned.
Flood control, we've discovered, has been a milking cow for corruption.
Yes, even entire country, even in Ilocos Norte, it's the Discayas who are the contractors. All throughout, but they are very selective. They only concentrate on Mindoro, Bulacan, whatever.
Yan po, napanood nyo ang tugon ni dating Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales na malabo at isa ho sa ehemplo niya na hindi totoo na binabanggit ho ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. na wala po siyang sasantuhin na kamag-anak, kaibigan, kaalyado. Isang ehemplo yung bakit hindi raw po masabihan ng Pangulo at itong si dating Speaker Martin Romualdez na ipakansela na po yung pasaporte ni Zaldico na kung saan ay naroon po sa Europa at nagliliwaliw at pinakahuling report niya, nakunan po ng litrato sa Portugal, mga kababayan. Kasi kapag kinansela na po ang pasaporte, magiging limitado na po yung kanyang pagalaw. Pero hanggang ngayon, wala. Ang kinansela lang ho yung travel authority para makapagbiyahe ang isang kongresista. At ang ginawa ho ni Congressman ni Zaldico ay nagbitiw na bilang congressman. So hanggang doon na lang. Tapos ngayon ay aalis din ho si dating Speaker Martin Romualdez, pupunta raw sa abroad at para magpagamot. So ano kaya ito, mga kababayan? Kayo ano nakikita niyo ho rito nung galawan ho rito? Kasi yun nga ho, ni katiting daw ho hindi raw po nagtiwala yung dating ombudsman na tututuhanin at sasabihin yung sinasabi ng Pangulo na wala raw po siyang sasantuhin. Ayon, kahit kamag-anak, kaibigan, at kaalyado. Okay, Dito naman ho tayo sa issue ng ICI, yung Independent Commission for Infrastructure. Ang sabi niya ay mahirap na paniwalaan kasi bakit daw po sinisikreto ito hong mga pagdinig ng ICI dito po sa flood control. Kasi hindi raw masasabi na dapat transparent daw po. Ako, naniniwala ho ko rito na dapat to talagang i-live, live stream ho. At mapanood ho natin mga kababayan kung ano ginagawa nila ro sa loob. Kasi ang katwiran ho ngayon ng ICI ay baka yung issue po ng trial by publicity. Bakit sa Senado? Di ba naka-live, napapanood ho natin kung ano yung mga galawan ng mga senador, di ba? Katulad doon ganyan, parang si Senator Ping Lacson, na parang, para kang kumikiling parang pinoprotektahan mo si Romualdez, kita ho ng tao. Yun, napilita ho mag-resign. Di ba? So, sa kabilang banda naman, di ba, meron din silang puna kay Senator Marcoleta. So, ibig sabihin maganda ho na naka-live. Di po ba? At talagang nakikita ho ng tao. At sila ho mismo, yung mga opisyal ng gobyerno, magiging maingat po sila sa paggalaw. Dapat ganyan din ho yung sa ICI. Yung sabi po ng dating ombudsman. Ganun din naman. Magre-recommenda lang naman sila sa Pangulo. Para maganda ho ito, na kasi ang mahirap po mga kababayan, kung sekreto yung ginagawa nilang investigasyon, pagdinig, hindi natin alam kung sino mga naimbestigahan Tapos magre-recommenda sa Pangulo. Pag nirekomenda sa Pangulo, tanggalin yung pangalan. Wala, hindi natin alam kung nakakasama ba yan sa hearing o investigasyon. Kayo ho mga kababayan, anong masasabi nyo rito? Ako, dapat ho ako pabor ho ako na dapat i-live stream, ipakita ho, mapanood ho natin ng publiko yung ginagawang pagdinig ho ng ICI, katulad ho ng ginagawa sa Senate Blue Ribbon Committee para wala pong kaduda-duda. Ito, panoorin nyo ho mga kababayan yung pahayag ni dating Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales na kung saan ay dapat transparent na ho at hindi po sekreto yung ginagawang investigasyon. Ito ho, panoorin po ninyo.
ICI, ang binuong ICI ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. Are you optimistic with the investigation, the powers, and the results?
Well, to begin with, I cannot be optimistic because the hearings are supposed to be held in secrecy. They don't involve the public. I don't understand why, because even the courts, sitting as courts, it's open to the public. It's only when, in the interest of morality and decency, that the judge may conduct hearings in private. Ito hindi naman morality or decency. Immorality and indecency. Indecency not in the literal meaning of the word. So I don't understand why they don't do it transparently. They don't do it publicly.
The ICI said they don't want trial by publicity.
The mere fact that Congress or Senate conducts hearings openly, it is not trying by publicity. Because people who will decide will be the ICI people, but their decision will only be recommendatory. It should be the ombudsman really who should do the investigating. But today, there is no ombudsman yet.
I'm curious, were you ever offered to join the ICI? Because you have so much feedback from people saying Conchita Carpio Morales should be in the ICI.
I don't know if I should reveal this publicly. Yes, I was. I was asked to be the legal representative because they said they wanted an engineer, and that's Babe Singson. They wanted an accountant, that's the lady from the CISIP Gores, and they wanted a lawyer. So they tapped me. So I said, I'm too old for that. And then they said, no, you're not. And then I said, I don't think I can handle that. No, you can. And then they said, please, for the love of country. Oh, of course, I've always loved my country. They insisted. So I said, I'm impervious to influence. I was very frank. I mean, that was, I think, to be the last straw. So I said, I don't like it if and when I should be there. I don't like anyone to interfere in my work. So, and all that, there was no reaction, but so they said, please, for love of country. And then, so, okay, give me a day to reflect on. And then they said, no, I'll give you 1 hour. Then I said, no. Then they said, 2 hours. Okay. In the interim, I tried to conjure things I would be putting as condition in the event. I would not be honest if I say that I was not open to it, but I was not very sure about it. So I had mental exercise. I said, what will I put as conditions? Of course, one of the conditions was that they should not interfere in my decision. However, I wanted to conduct the investigation. 2 hours never came. I didn't receive a call. Neither did I call. Why should I? Was I salivating? No way.
At palagay nyo,
That could have been one of the reasons.
would you have taken it?
No, if they accepted my conditions, I would probably have taken it. Conducting hearings in secrecy, I would not have allowed that. So I would probably have been fired. See? If I were fired, look at that. I would mutilate my pristine, I'm sorry to say that, pristine reputation.
Are you satisfied with who makes up the ICI today?
Well, I like Babe Singson. I know he's very honest.
Yun na po yun.
Yun na.
Paano po yung the representative of the justice system?
Well, let the people judge. But they cannot judge him because the conduct of the hearing is secret.
Yan po ang pahayag ni dating Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales at inamin niya ho na ano siya, inalok daw pala siya na maging miyembro, bahagi ng nitong ICI, pero ayaw siya, pinilit siya, tapos sabi niya, binigyan siya ng palugit, 1 oras, sabi hindi, 2 oras, so umabot doon. Tapos pinag-iisipan niya, kasi ang kanyang paninindigan, kung ahawakan niya yan, walang pwede makialam. Ang ganda ho, no? Ang ganda ho sana ng kung nakuha pala itong si Ombudsman na Conchita Carpio Morales. Walang pwede makialam at hindi niya isisekreto yung kanyang gagawing investigasyon. Pero parang ganoon po ang ganyang kondisyon, hindi na raw po siya binalikan at hindi na raw po siya tinawagan. Ayun. Okay, so nangihinayang din ho siya at bakit naalis ho dyan, parang tinanggal ho. Ito pong si Baguio City Mayor, Benji Magalong, dyan po sa ICI. Okay, so yan lang po mga kababayan. At ulitin ko sa mga bago lang po sa ating channel, subscribe na po kayo at huwag niyo pong kalimutan na i-like at i-share. Maraming salamat muli. Ito po si Ka Eli. Magandang araw po sa ating lahat.